When should you start your seeds indoors? Such a vague question because we all live in different growing zones. Too early and you're babysitting your seeds, start too late, and your plants may mature at the wrong time of year. But fear not, we're going to solve this problem right now. So grab a pen and a notepad because we are going to make a seed planting calendar and schedule. First thing you're going to do is grab your seed packets. Yes, I overindulged during the MI Gardener seed launch party this year. You want to know what $90 worth of seeds looks like? This is it. But don't worry, we don't have to start all these indoors. And that's great news for your spouse who might not be a fan of a bunch of wire racks scattered through your house and LED lights pulsating out your windows 18 hours a day, lighting up the neighborhood. I'm going to take some time, leave a list in the description of my recommendation for seeds you start indoors versus outdoors and let you decide. Next thing we need to do is determine our growing zone. This is really easy. Just go on your favorite search engine, whether it's Google or Ask Jeeves. You're going to put the name of your city followed by growing zone. Your first search result should show you what growing zone you are in. When I do this with Heartland, Michigan, it says I'm in zone 5B. With your next search, you're going to look for your growing zone followed by last frost date. Mine comes up as May 13th, but with the wild Michigan weather, I like to add 2 weeks to it. So you might be a big fan of adding 2 weeks as well, just to make sure that frost does not kill your plants when you put them outside. That puts me around June 1st or so. We don't want to lose our plants over a few extra days. And this is going to be a date we use to put our plants out into the garden. Now when you know what seeds you need to start indoors, you're going to want to look on the back of your seed packet. For this example, we are going to use this Ford Hook Giant Swiss Chard. So you look on the back here, any good seed packet is going to have all this information on it. It's got a section that says start indoors. So it says start these 5 to 6 weeks before last frost. So like I said, I like to add 2 weeks to this. So my last frost date is going to be June 1st here in Michigan. So we're going to take June 1st and we want to go back 5 to 6 weeks from that time. That puts me at April 27th. April 27th is at 5 weeks. I'm always a fan of less time indoors. Realistically, all you need is 2 true sets of leaves and you're good to put these things outside. You don't need to grow giant plants inside to transplant them. It's probably better for your plants that they're smaller when they actually do go in the ground so they get used to their new environment. Since I'm a visual person, I like to write everything down. So there's my 4/27 date with the Ford Hook Swiss Chard. And I'm going to do the same thing for all my other seeds to start indoors. So let's look at this Lacinato dinosaur kale I got here. Flip her over. Start seeds indoors, 4 to 6 weeks. So that's about the same time frame as the giant Swiss chard. So let's go ahead. We're going to make this 4/27 as well. Starting to get a little repetitive here. So let's take a look at this type of lettuce I got here. Flip it over. 4 weeks before transplanting. So if I take this, add 1 week to it, I'm starting these guys on 5/4. Got a nice list going here. Good part about this is when you write it down, you can separate your seeds. These are all my indoor starts versus all the stuff I'm going to be direct sowing. You may notice a pattern here. A lot of these dates are the same. So you can take this, write it on a new page, and put them in order. My list is transferred over here. I got my 330s, my 427s, and my 54s. I left some space here because I have not done all my seeds yet. And now you can either leave these the way they are, or you could transfer them to a calendar. And all these dates here are Thursdays, which does not work out great for me. I'd rather do this on a weekend. So I could change these dates and move it ahead to that Saturday or Sunday during that weekend. If you're a week or two off with these dates, it's not the end of the world. You may even find that some of these dates do not work out all that great. You want to keep these notes throughout the season, and if you notice anything, like maybe you started too early, your plants got too big, document it on here. And then you could take your dates and alter them for next year. That's pretty much what I've done with my tomato plants. I always started them around mid to late March or so, and they just got too big. I'll be starting those early April this year. Trust me, being visual will help you out a lot. Throw them on a calendar if you want. Hang it up. But whatever you do, don't get too excited and start too early. There's still a little bit of time, so hopefully this video caught you in time before you started your seeds. If you enjoy my gardening content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment. I always try to reply to all the comments. Make sure you like the video. It helps others find it. Hopefully I can get some more seed starting videos to you guys before it's time to start. Thanks for watching.